Hello everyone! For today's project, we're going to make a mini backpack sling bag with multiple compartments. This cute and practical bag is made with canvas and suede fabric. It has plenty of compartments, making it perfect for keeping your everyday essentials organized. If you're interested in making this bag, the PDF sewing pattern is available in the description below. So let's get started and make this cute and useful mini backpack sling bag together. First, we're going to make the bag strap. For this step, prepare a 30 cm by 3.5 cm zipper and 2 pieces of fabric measuring 120 by 6 cm. Fold the end of the zipper and secure it with a few hand stitches. At the other end of the zipper, place one of the bag strap panels and sew it in place. Now let's move to the other end of the bag strap. Fold the strap in half, right sides together, and sew along the edge, stopping about 20 centimeters from the end. Turn the strap right side out, then top stitch along the entire length of the strap from one end to the other. Now, repeat the same steps on the other side of the bag strap. Next, we're going to make the D-ring tabs. Prepare panel S. Fold panel S toward the center and sew along both edges. Then, insert the D-ring, fold the tab over, and stitch it securely in place. Now the bag strap and the D-ring tabs are complete, let's move on to the next step. For this step, prepare panel A and a 16.5 by 3.5 centimeter front pocket zipper panel. Place the zipper panel on panel A with the right sides facing each other and sew them together. Next, prepare the main panel B lining. Place panel B with the right side facing the wrong side of the zipper, then sew them together. Next, prepare the front pocket panel. From the center of the panel, measure 3 centimeters and 2.5 centimeters. Fold along these marks and sew in place. Now mark the same measurements on the lining. Now we're going to create the bottom box pleat to give the pocket more volume. Fold the bottom of the pocket and mark 2 centimeters from the folded edge. This mark will be used as our stitching line. Now, place the main panel and the lining panel together with the wrong sides facing each other and sew all the way around the edges. Next, attach this to the completed zipper panel. Align the 2 panels at the zipper with the wrong sides facing each other and sew them together along the zipper. Cover the seam with a binding strip and stitch it in place. Next, sew around the entire pocket to secure all the layers and make the next step easier. Next, attach the completed bag strap to the upper panel and sew it securely in place. Next, prepare the inner upper panel. Measure 5 centimeters down from the top edge of the upper panel and mark the position for the magnetic snap. Now, place the upper panel pieces onto the main front pocket panel with the right sides facing each other and sew them together. Turn the piece right side out. Then, place lining panel F with the wrong sides facing each other and sew around the entire edge. Next, prepare a piece of outer fabric measuring 7 by 15 centimeters to make the short handle. Fold the fabric in half, then fold it in half again to create the short handle. Sew around the edges to secure it in place. Next, prepare the back panel of the bag and the upper panel. Next, attach the short handle to the back panel of the bag and sew it securely in place. Now, let's do the same thing with the back panel. Place the back panel and the upper panel right sides together, then sew them together. Next, attach the D-ring tabs to both sides of the back panel and sew them securely in place. Turn the piece right side out. Then, place lining panel F with the wrong sides facing each other and sew around the entire edge. Now, both main panels are complete. Set them aside for the next step. Next, prepare the zipper panel and 2 zipper pieces, each measuring 28 by 3.5 centimeters. Place the zipper panel on the zipper with the right sides facing each other and sew them together. Then, repeat the same process on the other side of the zipper. Next, place the zipper panel between the gusset panel and the gusset lining with the right sides facing the zipper. Then sew Now, attach the lining to the two completed panels with the right sides facing each other and sew them together. Now, join the two panels together with the right sides facing each other and sew them together. Now, attach the final lining piece with the right sides facing each other. Sew all the way around, leaving the bottom edge open so we can turn the bag right side out. Close the opening with a blind stitch. Now attach and join the two main panels together with the right sides facing each other and sew them together. Finally, cover the seams with bias tape to give them a neat and clean finish. Now, repeat the same process with the second main panel. Place the panels right sides together, sew all the way around, and finish the seams with bias tape. And that's it for today's project. Our cute and practical mini backpack sling bag is now complete. Hope you enjoyed making it with me and that you love the finished bag as much as I do. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next project.